already, I can see from the corner of my eye, they are up at tapes again for Heat 9. So let's once again return to Sean Wilson and Nigel Pearson.
Thanks very much indeed, Jonathan. Yes, we are up to Heat number 9. Every rider has now completed a couple of rides in this Premier League Riders' Championship, the most prestigious title on the Premier League calendar. When it comes to individual riders, of course, the Hull Vikings have won the Premier League title, but the PLRC is the one the riders want for themselves. Kings Lynn's Thomas Topinka, winner last time out off the inside in red. Isle of Wight's Craig Boyce, gate 2 in blue. Great setup at the Isle of Wight, the Smallbrook Stadium. Fantastic little club there. Craig Watson, gate 3 in green at the Newport Wasps. Every Sunday afternoon at the Hayley Stadium, the Wasps are in action there at 2:30 on a Sunday afternoon. And Rory Schlein off the outside in yellow and black from the Edinburgh Monarchs, who ride at the Armadale Stadium. Lost their former Powder Hall home in the late 90s, moved to Armadale, won the league title last season. They race on Friday nights at the Armadale Stadium. Heat number 9. We're on board with Craig Watson, such a specialist around here at Alderton, and he's won 2 rides out of 2 so far. Hasn't quite made the start there. Craig Boyce has done it, the Isle of Wight rider, but Watson is going high and wide. Will he come round? Not quite. Oh, there's a nasty crash there at the back. The rider in yellow and black, Rory Schlein, and that looks like a nasty one to me.
Yeah, certainly. He stopped pretty quick then now.
Very quickly, yeah.
You know, he was sliding for a while then.
He's clearly in quite a bit of pain there, Rory Schlein, and well, you never like to see riders hurt. He's such a charming young man, he really is. He's a perfect gentleman, even for his age. He's very mature, and here we see it again. And when a rider comes to a halt so quickly, Sean, you know it's quite a bad one, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the rolling what hurts, it's the stopping what does, you know, and you can just go and look what Rory's doing. He seems to be great. He's just took off there, and he's just seen Craig Watson come out the corner, and he's just like lost today. He's just caught up on a berm and then just drove himself in the fence, and I think he looks all right, to be honest. You can see there his head's gone back, he's picked up, and he just know he was either careering for somebody's back wheel or he just had to bail out, so he's bailed out. But he did look to be moving a little bit and just holding his backside, so hopefully it's just going to be a dead leg.
Well, let's keep things pleasant.
No, he makes quite a good gate off ball, but then they all like pull through it before the 30 yards, and then he seems to be left there in no man's land, and no problem. It's just here, his head seems to go back there, and he just creates so much speed. Believe you and me, I mean, Nigel, when you go into them corners and you come off that start, suddenly the bike has so much wheel spin. And you can see there Rory's bike is just grabbed traction, and you can just see how fast it's turning forward. I mean, the back wheels must be going around at such a momentum, you know, and spinning and spinning. And suddenly then it's just actually caught traction, and it's just...
And just inside of him, actually, in that race in Heat 16. And both those guys are pretty crafty around this racetrack, and they're both committed, and they're both going. Simon, I think, will go through the card unbeaten. Whether he can do it in the final is another thing when the pressure's on him. But he seems to be in real good form at the moment. I don't think anything's going to upset him tonight.
3-time under-21 British champion, looking very good with the perfect score. And as you can see, they're back up at tape, so let's again join again Sean Wilson and Nigel Pearson.
Thanks a lot, Jonathan. Yes, Heat number 9, the rerun. 3 riders only. Thomas Topinka of Kings Lynn off the inside in red. Gate 2 blue, Isle of Wight's Craig Boyce. Gate 3 in green, Craig Watson from the Newport Wasps. No rider off the outside. Rory Schlein excluded.
Can Boyce do it again?
Well, that's the big question, of course, and there'll be a bit of rivalry there between the two Aussies, Boyce and Watto.
I'd tell you what, I wouldn't like to be in a race with Watto tonight. Every race he's in, he's doing twice.
But
I hope he's brought enough tyres.
Yeah, but he's doing well.
You see, there's the point as well. You see, Craig's probably done 4 starts tonight already, right? And I know the track's grippy, so the tyre won't be getting one out, but you've only allowed 2 tyres in this meeting, and he'll be having to think, well, I'm going to get to the final, I've got to save 1 brand new edge for that. So, you know, he's going to start, but he's using his edges up pretty fast, is Craig, you know, so that might give him a disadvantage at the start.
Right, Heat number 9 it is then, Premier League Riders' Championship, and Craig Watson this time has made no mistake.
Maybe not this
track
time.
in that first turn, and there's a battle there between Craig Boyce and Thomas Topinka for that second spot. Boyce again, trying to dive up the inside of Craig Watson. This is a great effort from Craig Boyce.
Is there?
The 2 Australians having a real battle there, but Craig Watson has just about held out. Boyce of the Isle of Wight will come again surely. He's wound up in this one, and with Thomas Topinka in 3rd place, he'd pick up a point for that. But Craig Watson under pressure here, Sean.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the boys are hanging it out now, aren't they? And this is good, you know what I mean? They're going, but it's 2 fellow countrymen, and you can see there's a big rivalry here.
Yep, Craig Watson of the Newport Wasps, who had a brief spell in the Elite League with Paul and Boise. Boise's having a real go.
Oh, it's great, man. It's great to see Boise doing this, you know, because he's such a fabulous rider. You know, he rode here the other week and did one of our rides over the line. You know, he knows his way around.
What a ride from Craig Boyce up the inside. Will Craig Watson return the compliment? Oh! Great speedway, he number 9, and Craig Boyce has found that from nothing. He got 17 points for the Isle of Wight here on Thursday night in the Premier League when Sheffield won, but Craig Boyce has really pulled off the race of the night in heat number 9. He's done it the hard way, and if the track's improving and this meeting is improving by every race, well, we're in for a treat. We really are, because Craig Boyce has used all his experience and his liking of the track here, and well, let's get some reaction from the man himself, Craig Boyce, in our studio, and that was a fantastic ride from Boise. Yeah, Sam and Jonathan, over to you.
Thanks, Nigel. He's a bit worried about his bike. He shouldn't be, because it's riding superbly. We'll let him get his helmet off, but Sam, your reaction to that while he's getting his helmet off? Okay, I think that sums it up.
He's all right, man.
He's riding out of his skin there.
What were you doing? You were thinking and you were worried and you're saying, I can see where he's weak. I'm going to shoot up the inside of him. Yeah.
He was slow into the third corner big time, exactly. You know, so... But,
he was thinking about it, wasn't he?
Yeah, you don't have to do it all in the first lap here, you know. No. So, but, you know...
Well, let's have a look at this. You tell us what you see when you see it.
I made a shocker of a start, put it straight in the back wheel, and I thought, here we go. And I was hooking up good on the outside, but you got to be in it.
And he's been looking good too. I mean, you knew that. You worked it out first corner, first lap that he was slow there.
Yeah, it's funny because hold on.
Catch your breath a little bit, Boise, but I can read